Bhim slays Bakasur. The five Pandavas and Mother Kunti entered a village called Ekachakra Nagari and took shelter in the house of a Brahmin. The Pandavas too assumed the guise of Brahmins and wandered the village, begging for their daily food. One day, while Bhim and Kunti were at home, both heard the sound of loud wailing and sobs. Kunti stood by the adjoining room's door to try to hear what was being spoken. Kunti stepped forward and asked the hosts what the matter was. The Brahmin replied, "O virtuous lady, Ekachakra Nagari is a cursed place. A terrible Rakshas called Bakasur rules this small town. Earlier he used to enter the village anytime he pleased, raiding and plundering, carrying away people to eat them alive. Unable to withstand his atrocities, the people of this town made an agreement with the Rakshasa, whereby every day a buffalo cart full of food driven by one human being would be sent to his cave to be devoured. In return, the Rakshasa promised not to enter the town and cause destruction. Each family has to send one of its members by turn to the Rakshas. According to this agreement, tomorrow is our family's turn. One of us will have to die at the hands of Bakasur tomorrow." When Kunti heard this, she said, "Do not worry in the least. Tomorrow it will be my second son who will take food to the cave of the Rakshasa. Make arrangements for the buffalo cart and the food. My mighty son is not only an expert in wrestling, but has also mastered many divine powers. He can easily defeat any demon. He will soon free this town from its peril." The Brahmin family reluctantly agreed to the proposal. The next day, late in the afternoon, Bhim set out with a buffalo cart full of foodstuff with the blessing of his mother and the Brahmin couple. After reaching a spot outside Bakasur's hideout, Bhim began consuming the food himself. Bakasur smelled the arrival of human being and understood that the day's quota had arrived. But when he came out and saw Bhim merrily eating the food meant for him, his anger, already inflamed because of his hunger, became uncontrollable. He rushed forward and delivered a mighty blow on Bhim's back. It did not have any effect on Bhim. Bakasur now started raining blow after blow upon Bhim, who held Bakasur down firmly with his left hand and continued eating with his right hand. After finishing the food, he finally got up. Bhim lifted him above his head and brought him crashing to the ground. He then broke his back and put an end to the life of the Rakshasa, who had terrorized the innocent for long. He then put his corpse in the cart and, reaching the village's outskirts, placed Bakasur's body at the gates. Bhim quietly entered the house and narrated everything to his mother and brothers and the worried Brahmin family. People gathered in crowds to see this miracle and wanted to know who had killed Bakasur. Kunti and the five Pandavas hurriedly quit Ekachakra Nagari, not to become the focus of attraction of the people.